we need to cue the elevator music, and then we should be able to just write it out. Hello again, friends and Dino Nuggets, and welcome back to my Terraria playthrough, episode number 13 now. Last episode, we defeated the Eater of Worlds and finally got our revenge on the King Slime. Today, as you guys can probably see from the title of this video, we are going to be going down. I've already got the foundations set. We're going to be digging down and creating our hellevator. And then I've got a little bit of a surprise fight, hopefully, if we have enough time. So I don't want to waste too much time kind of moving around. I want to get started right away on digging this hellevator. We're going to be trying to go all the way down, as far as we can at least. Right now I'm looking for our mining potions and spelunker potions. I know we have at least the latter of the two. Some archery potions, shine potions wouldn't be bad either. Let's see. I don't see. Here's the mining potion. We were looking for that. Hunter potion and then spelunker potion. So I knew we had them somewhere. And let's also grab night owl potions. We might as well. Also, it could be a good idea. I already have the mining shirt. It could be a good idea to bring hunter potions just so we can see what's down there, but I don't think that's necessary for us. So that's the inventory we'll take. I don't know if I'll make the... I did this as kind of a starting point. I don't think we won't worry too much about making it 5 blocks across. I think what we'll do is we'll just hit our buffs, and then we'll go straight down just like this. Just for now, we'll go down and see what we can find. Hopefully, if luck's on our side, we might be able to find some golden chests on the way, because I would really like to get a normal cloud in a bottle. I still have yet to find one. We have the tsunami in a bottle, so we're not out of luck in terms of our double jump, but it could definitely be better. So as you can see over there, we have the tsunami in a bottle. If we find the cloud in a bottle, we'll be able to... I see a chest over there, but I think I've already found it. I think that's one of the ones I stumbled upon. Our issue with the tsunami in a bottle is that we can't combine it with our balloon, so it's currently taking up 2 inventory spaces, and I'd prefer that not to be the case. Oh, it's good to know that there's some water right there. Oh, also, I finally created a new Steam account for the channel. And so you guys will probably see achievements suddenly that we both know I've already gotten. But I think it's worth it to see the Bubbasaurus name whenever I log into Steam. So I'm gonna stick around for this episode. I'm not gonna time lapse this. I of course love sharing this with you guys, but I'm a bit worried that the sound is a bit loud. Let me go ahead and go into the sound real quick. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. It's kind of loud in my ears, so I imagine it's loud for you guys. The mining sounds could be the worst sometimes. So we're starting to run out of breath. Let's go ahead and dig ourselves an air bubble. We don't want to lose too much of this water though, because if we get to the lava layer, this will definitely come in handy. We're gonna lose all the water right now though, you can kind of see we're coming up on a cave that we've already explored. So that's a bit unfortunate, but also completely expected. We didn't go away from our base or anything, so I'm not really surprised that we're already getting to a point that we've explored once before. If anything, we could just find stuff that we might have missed. Okay, not gonna dig an air bubble because we should be out of it. There it goes. I see a mother slime down there. Let's go ahead and take care of business. So I think I've said it a few times in the last couple episodes, but just the progress, I feel like I'm no longer afraid to play Master Mode, which has been a very, very, very good feeling for me. I definitely feel a sense of accomplishment. And hopefully you guys get that as well, just from watching. There's a huge deposit of gems. I imagine it's going to be like amethyst. Yeah, nothing too crazy. We'll be coming down this way plenty, so if we ever need some, we'll try to remember that it's over here. I have the lucky horseshoe, which stops us from fall damage, which is gonna be absolutely fantastic for this fall when we finally get this completely finished. I see the golden chest. I also see that the door is gone. So there's a solid chance that we've actually been here. Oh yeah, see, look at the torches. More than likely have already checked this one. Yes. Not a surprise, but worth a check. That is a normal skeleton. If it was a miner, we would probably try to take his pants. We're looking for the mining pants. I'm gonna leave that heart crystal. I know that's like sacrilegious. I don't feel like digging over there while we still have the spelunker potion. I'd rather be finding chests. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that over there for now. We'll always have the opportunity to come back over here. Coming up on another little cave here. This one has a ton of gems as well. Is that emeralds? It does appear as though our spelunker potion has worn off. Hopefully it's not. I don't know if emeralds are useful, but there's a whole bunch of them here. So we'll grab some of them at least. What we'll do is we'll grab some. We'll come back up here so we can get leveled. And then, yeah, 31's a good amount. And then let's go ahead and take our spelunker potion again. Start digging down. I should have actually started digging down first, because that would have helped us a little bit more. Because we already saw what was up there. We saw that there was nothing worthwhile for us. We're gonna try to avoid fighting. Oh, I saw the explosives when it was a little late. I'm so glad that that didn't backfire. So tons of water here. Let's breathe. This would have been impossible to get through just 5 episodes ago. And now we're making so much headway. So I see that chest, which coincidentally also has a... Oh, we gotta get out of there. There we go. Thought we were gonna drown for a second there. I'm worried that this is a trapped chest, just because it seems like it's out in the middle of nowhere. Or at least it seems as though it's just sitting here. Oh, it's in a spider cave, that's why. I don't know if I have fought in any spiders yet. I try to avoid getting too combative with him. Not a whole lot in terms of items since we're here. We'll grab the life crystal. Is there anything up here? We might as well kind of canvas this area in case we could find something. Nothing worthwhile here though, as you guys can see. So we're back off. Back to the digging. Oh, look at this old. That was kind of cool. An old mine cart. It seemed like it was rusted up. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, we see some of that glowing red moss over there. Don't know what that means for us. I haven't gotten good enough to know the specifics about the depth that we're at. So we're at 1,404 feet. I don't know if that is... I don't know how close to the Underworld that is. I know I could check by opening up the map and seeing how far we are or how close we are to the bottom. But we're gonna continue going down. We're very close though. We can obviously see the lava that we've got. It seems like we chose a perfect spot too, as oh, we hit our first pool of lava here. Unfortunately, we don't have any quick way around it. So we are gonna have to come up here and attempt to drop some water on this. I'm thinking if we can grab some of this over here, would be the perfect opportunity. And then we are going to drop that on the lava. Hopefully it lands where I want it to. So we don't want to catch fire. Oh, that was almost very, very bad. Instead, it was just kind of bad. We can heal up a little bit. I knew that was gonna happen. I tried to avoid it. So let's see if we can't find some more water. It is really dark, which means we need night owl. We do not have, unfortunately don't have more in terms of, oh look, here's a great source of water. Let's go ahead and drop this down here. We're not going to, we are not going to use a spelunker potion yet. I think it is unnecessary. And we're gonna continue falling down. This should be hopefully enough to get us to the end there. Maybe. Not quite. It's so close though. It is actually basically as close as we can get. I think there was a unconscious man. I wonder where the unconscious man is. There's a salamander. So we might as well use the spelunker potion. Maybe we could find him. I don't actually know who the unconscious man is, but it appears as though he might be further down. Nope, I think he might have disappeared. Perfectly fine with me. Let's go ahead and get back up here. We want to get back to this water. There's a whole bunch up here that I figure we'll just dig into. We still have the seafood dinner, so we have our buffs there. This will 100% get us down to where we are digging currently, and we'll obsidian that lava. We want to take it this way because I want as much of it to fall as possible. I wish we could fall a little faster in the water. That would be great. Because any water that overflows is kind of being wasted. But there we go. We want this water to stick with us because it needs to help us if we run into another pool underneath us. We're gonna hope for the best here. I'm gonna get some more air first. We're still going. This is the part that takes the longest for sure. Could almost be frustrating trying to get down. There's a chest statue, which I believe allows us to summon mimics, which is kind of cool, but I don't believe that those mimics actually give us the drops, so it ends up being not as useful as it could be, unfortunately. So we're getting to a mushroom biome. Let's check the map really quick. We are definitely close to the underworld. We're basically as close as we could be without actually being there. I love that this opens up into a mushroom biome, which will make it easy for us to find a mushroom biome when we're falling down our hellevator. We can just go straight down this way. I see plenty of bats flying around. We definitely don't want any trouble. Let's get rid of that guy first. Clear up this area. Got some bombs. Nothing too special though, unfortunately. Let's continue down. I do see a heart crystal. Again, not incredibly worried about heart crystals right now. I would realistically just absolutely love to get to the underworld at this point. We've been going for 18 minutes digging up. Hopefully we can find our way. You see the background has changed back. We're no longer in a mushroom biome, it appears. We probably have a solid, I would guess like 200 feet to go. So like 100 blocks. I don't know if those mushroom skeletons are gonna drop on my head. I'm definitely watching for it because I'm sure those guys will do some damage. The more we can just drop, the better. Ah. Oh, the opening, but you see what we have here? Unfortunately, we have ourselves some lava. But what we can do here is let's jump out here. We are officially in the underworld. As you can tell by the achievement here. We are actually going to dig this out. So we're gonna dig down this way and then go ahead and let this lava out. This will thankfully allow us to drop straight down into the underworld, at least for the most part. I don't think we'll get there directly. I think there's one little bit of lava left. These hellbats, still no chance for, or still no match for us. And the blade of grass, well, there'll definitely be a match for us if we step in the lava. So let's try not to do that again. Let's go ahead and dig this down. Try to get this out of our way as well. Because from here, we should be able to fall straight down into the underworld. So what we're gonna do, not die, hopefully. Let's use an ice mirror to get back to our house, our wonderful house where we're not on fire. We're gonna heal up. We'll actually ask the nurse to heal us up. Thank you, ma'am. Let's quick stack things. And we're going to test our hellevator. This is the best part about making one. Let's test it out. So the hope is that we do not hit the bottom and splat or land in lava or anything like that, and that we don't have to move whatsoever. So we need to cue the elevator music, and then we should be able to just ride it out. And while you're watching this, you guys should like and subscribe this to the channel. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, because we have just made it to the Underworld and now have access to hell. So we can get hellstone. We might be able to sneak some of this. Some molten armor would be great. We could also make the volcano. The hellstone sword could be a great get for us. We just have to be very careful. We are not immune to lava. We don't have any protection against lava, so we need to be a bit careful about biting off more than we can chew in terms of exploring. So I believe in order to make the sword, you need to have 60 pieces of hellstone, if my math was correct, which it probably is not. We would like to drop this lava here. There's a good amount here for us to grab. I'd like to grab it. Gonna break through here. As long as this little pool doesn't develop too much, we are good to collect this. It's another 7, so we are at 37. I don't know if the volcano sword or the hell sword is any good, actually. I just realized all that lava that was down there. I also apparently got hit by something. Something is killing me. And I don't know what is killing me. I don't know what that was. What was hurting me? We got the frequent flyer, which must be from healing from the nurse plenty of times. I don't know what was actually hurting me there. I don't know if I was standing on something or what. But that'll be kind of the next little process will be... Oh, why is the ice mirror out? Interesting. Okay, so note to self. Getting hurt for some reason in the underground is something that we will have to figure out. Let's go ahead and drop all of this stuff off. Gills potion, don't need that. Magic power potion, don't need that. We're gonna grab this life crystal. We're gonna grab some chains. I think we need more than 3 of them, because we are going to make a heart lantern, because the next thing we're gonna do in this episode is take on the queen bee. So in this part, I will skip forward towards building the arena, and then I'll regroup with you before we actually start the fight with the queen bee. Guys, so I don't know if this is big enough. I always seem to either under or overestimate the size I need for for a arena, but this is what I got so far. I didn't want to risk breaking the bulb down over here and being stuck down there, so I left that little chunk alone. And yeah, we're gonna take our buffs. Of course, we've got our iron skin buff and our seafood dinner, and we're gonna throw our thorn chakra right here. And Queen Bee is now alive, and we're gonna see how we do here. I don't know exactly what to expect, as Queen Bee is not one that I kind of planned too much for. I just knew that obviously this was a fight that we were gonna have to do eventually. I thought we would try now. So we're mainly gonna try to cheese it a little bit with these stars. We'll take a heal there because the poison is going to last us quite a bit. It seems as though the heart lantern and the campfire though has seemingly combated the problem that we are having. Let's see if we can get some good damage here. So this is pretty good damage there. So I think we've got the strat. We're going to continue. We've got the little bees to worry about, but they're honestly not doing too much damage, so I'm not too terribly focused on them. A hunter potion would have been really good actually here. I didn't think about that until now. I'm sure she's gonna have a second phase that is gonna be absolutely hell, but this is how we learn exactly what to expect when we fight bosses. Let's get a heal up here. We can also kind of dip down into here to get more health regen. That's why I wanted to keep the honey down there. I need to remember to do that more often. It's really hard as a melee to get some good hits on her. It seems like this is the best way to do it here. We're slowly chunking away her health, but so is she to us. So it's a little bit hard to know how we're doing. I'm paying very close attention to our health at this stage. We want to drop back into the honey, get a little bit more regen there. Yeah, so dropping in the honey seems to actually, with the rest of them, actually completely counteracts the poison, which is great news for us. Let's see if we can kind of get a little bit. We don't want to get too aggressive because I don't want to risk losing. You do some good damage here with the little bees. See if we can't. Okay, so those bees are at least taken care of. We're down to about 1,200 health that she has left. Down to under 1,000. We're gonna be a little bit more careful now. We need to drop into the honey, get some regen. She's getting quite fast. It's hard to watch my health and also watch her while she's speeding around like that. 6 seconds on the heal. We spam that heal to get it. We should be able to get a little bit aggressive. Not too aggressive though. 30 health. Got her. So we got the Queen Bee on our first try. We have defeated the Queen Bee. Quite an accomplishment for me. I wasn't sure how that was going to go with her movement speed. We have the sparkling honey, which brings out a honeybee. The most adorable honeybee I've ever seen. We have bottled honey. We also have the Queen Bee treasure bag. So let's go ahead and head back to the house. And let's pop this thing open. We also have the Queen Bee relic. So let's go ahead and add that to our relic over here. So we have the hard hive pack, which increases the strength of friendly bees. The hive wand, which places hives. We have bee nades, bee wax, and bee pants. And the intense bee gun. So we did get the bee gun, which shoots bees. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it is a magic weapon. Yes. Queen bee does have a sword that we can get that I will try my best to get at some point, because I think between the beekeeper, I believe is what it's called. I might be completely wrong. Between that and this hard hive pack, we might actually be able to get some decent power out of that from our bees. But with that, we built a hellevator. We fought the queen bee. I think that was a pretty eventful episode. We beat a boss, and we got to the Underworld, which we probably did that a little bit early, because I would say that next is we're probably going to be facing Skeletron in the dungeon. But it does seem as though we're making great progress, and it feels good to do so. So, as always, I've been your host, Bubbasaurus. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Oh, look at the unconscious man. Oh, it's the tavern keep. It's a good thing you were up here, buddy. Well, anyway, as I was saying, I'm your host, Bubbasaurus. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more Terraria content. I've very much so enjoyed recording this video for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. Have a great day, and remember to always be on your Bubbasaurus best.